All right, Katrine, would you introduce yourself and tell everybody how to pronounce your name?
Hi, my name is Catherine Mathon, and in French you say Catherine Mathon.
That's so pretty. So you are one of our practitioners here at Wild Song, and I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about your title and your business name.
So I'm a psychotherapist, and my business name is Opal Counseling Center. I work with gifted kids and adopted kids, also teens and their families. I do work with a few adults too.
And real quick, how did you get the name Opal Counseling?
Opal used to be my mare a long time, and she helped me create this practice. So there, I gave the name to her after her.
That's amazing.
And on the pictures, it's her on my business card and everywhere.
She was beautiful. Can you describe a little bit what a session with you and one of your clients is like?
So a typical session, the first time we meet the horses. So we walk around the farm and we try to feel if we're attracted or not attracted to a horse. And the purpose is really to introduce ourselves and give the horses a chance to introduce themselves to us. And so it's the parallel is like the relationships. How do we meet people? How do we like people then when we meet them the first time and we don't know anything about them?
Yeah.
So it's the parallel about that. So that's the first time. In the subsequent times, it's gonna be either riding or working on the ground and doing some mindfulness exercises. And the purpose is to really cultivate our relationship with our body. In the case of gifted children especially, we're very good at thinking, just helping them know the rest of them, not only their brain.
Yeah. And what does the riding look like? Is it vary depending on?
Yeah, it's a very simple riding, and the idea is that sitting on a horse who walks or trots, it's like the rocking of a mom, so it regulates the nervous system.
Oh, wow.
And it's so powerful just doing that, just being there. There's a whole aspect about the relationship with the horse that comes into play. I want to turn right, the horse says no. What do we do? Because the horse is stronger. And so we have to find other ways than making a horse do something. It's not going to work if they don't want to. We can push the 1,200 pound.
Yeah.
They're not going to move if they don't want to. So it's really learning how to deal with interactions and conflicts and disagreements. Can be really a big factor in working with horses. There's another part that I really like is learning to communicate in a very gentle way. And so we have 3 levels. We suggest, ask, insist. And so the suggestion is really thinking about it. And often that's enough.
Yeah.
We don't need to give big physical signals. The horses are really attuned to us and they can read our intentions. And so this way we learn to be actually a lot gentler with each other in relationships.
What got you into this kind of work?
So I started working with adopted kids right out of school, and I noticed that everybody was gifted, like literally 100% of everybody.
Amazing.
And so I started to wonder why, how come, and I realized, well, first I thought, well, I'll add that as a specialty for sure, but also I realized that I'm gifted And so just having that awareness of what it means to be gifted feels really interesting to work with gifted kids and adults. You know, and a lot of the work I've done on myself was about that, like finding out like, oh, that's what's going on. I knew it all along. And all the, you know, being gifted is not easy as a social, in a social context, because it's either being put on a pedestal that doesn't mean anything, or being put down because of the quirks and the differences. And so just navigating that is really a passion of mine, helping kids dealing with that.
That's so special. If people want to learn more about you, where would you recommend they go? What's your website?
My website is opalcounselingcenter.com, and in front of it you have HTTPS : /
Don't forget.
Don't forget the S is important.
That's awesome. Is there anything else that you would like the Wild Song community to know about you and the work that you do?
I don't know. Something about being hypersensitive, and I think most people at Wild Song are too. So
the best kind of hypersensitive.
You know, and so knowing that about me. And
awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
All
right,
we'll
see you around.